Ladies and gentlemen, as the bull market kicks off, people are actually shifting their attention away from Bitcoin and towards altcoins, looking for bigger gains. The question is, has the altcoin season started? If not, when will it start? And should we be buying altcoins right now? The answer may surprise you. Let's get into it. Okay guys, before we get into the content today, let's check out the VIP group on Telegram. We've got all the pricing details, payment information, and a PDF of all of the historical trading results on Telegram with the link below. 78.52% win rate on altcoin trading signals. If you're interested in receiving those signals, you can check it out with the links below. You can also go with the same links to BingX and BitGet. Okay, BingX, my referral link down below. BitGet, same story. Both very low in trading fees, both never been hacked before. I've handpicked these exchanges for partnership. They did not reach out for me. So they're very good exchanges. Global non-KYC on BingX and global KYC on BitGet minus the USA. And if you want to learn how to trade, you can check out the Become a Trader 10-unit course. All of the information's on the website. Become a trader, use TA to the best of your ability with the knowledge gained from this course, and take advantage of the bull market. Now, let's get into the content. What is the question I'm asking today? I'm going to keep it short and simple because it doesn't need to be long. It's actually quite a simplistic topic. The question I'm asking is this. Let me give some context first. First and foremost, okay, Bitcoin's moving upwards rapidly. Bitcoin has started an early bull market. We've never seen a bull market really start before the halving before. We're now seeing a bull market before the halving. This has never happened before, okay? So it's a very interesting time to be in the market. But now with an early bull market, a lot of people are asking a question. They're very right to ask this question. They're asking the question, is it now the best time to get into altcoins, or has the altcoin season started? What should we be doing with altcoins? Because we know, very well that Bitcoin's been performing excellently, but what about altcoins? Are they going to start outperforming Bitcoin soon? Are they outperforming Bitcoin already? What's the story here? Because you look at CoinMarketCap, for example, and you go to the top 100 coins in CoinMarketCap, and you see that just these massive gains on altcoins, 58% on Bonk, 39% on Jasmy, Dogecoin 30%, APT 21%, all these gains much higher than Bitcoin. But here's the reality, right? Here's the brutal truth. As I said, I'm not wasting your time today. I'm getting straight into it. The reality is this. Altcoin season has not started yet. Okay, it's simply not started yet. And you might think, oh, Wolf, you're wrong by saying that. Well, I can tell you I'm objectively correct because I'm looking at the Bitcoin dominance chart, and the chart does not lie. Okay, the chart does not have emotions. It's not a human where it can twist data and twist to biases. No, this is a chart with the actual facts, the actual statistics on it. What we see right here in the Bitcoin dominance chart is Bitcoin dominance moving sideways pretty much for the last 4 months. Okay, so altcoin season. What is an altcoin season? An altcoin season, by definition, is a period of time where altcoins are outperforming Bitcoin on a generalized scale. An altcoin season can only occur when Bitcoin dominance is going down, because when Bitcoin dominance is going down, that literally is the definition of altcoins outperforming Bitcoin on a generalized scale. Right now, Bitcoin dominance is not going down, and therefore, an altcoin season is not happening currently. Now, it's very important if you're in this market and if you're planning on actually making money instead of getting wrecked in this cycle, that you understand how money flow in cryptocurrency works. Now, say what you will about the 4-year cycle. The fact of the matter is the 4-year cycle is very important for Bitcoin. The fact of the matter is the 4-year cycle triggers a money flow cycle, okay? And this money flow cycle is very straightforward. Let me delete these lines so I can explain it to you from start to finish, okay? What we have right here is 4 separate things. We have Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins, and stable coins, right? This is how cryptocurrency works, okay? We start out, in fact, we'll bring stables up here. We'll bring another stable coin here. We'll start out in stables, okay? So this is what most people do in a cycle. People start out in stables. When the bear market ends and Bitcoin starts going up, they start flocking into Bitcoin. Bitcoin performs very, very well for the entirety of the bear market in comparison to the rest of the market and for the first half of the bull market. Then when the second half of the bull market starts, we see money shifting into Ethereum. And then when Ethereum gets boring for people, we see money shifting into altcoins. And then from there, there's nowhere else for money to go except out of the market. So money goes back into stable coins and the cycle starts again, right? People go back into stables and then they go into Bitcoin, Ethereum, altcoins. It's called the money flow. Okay, this is how money works in Bitcoin and in cryptocurrency in general. When the bear market is occurring, and as you can see on the Bitcoin dominance chart, we can look at it from a charting perspective. When the bear market is happening, for example, 2018, 2019 bear market, Bitcoin dominance rises massively because people are flocking into Bitcoin for security. They are not interested in altcoins in a bear market. when the market starts picking up and people gain confidence again, they start getting into altcoins, and we see in the bull market, altcoins doing massive gains in comparison to Bitcoin. Now, that doesn't mean the Bitcoin goes downwards, not at all. It just means the Bitcoin goes upwards less in comparison to the generalized altcoin. Now, right now, we have been in a bear market, and so obviously Bitcoin dominance has been rising, but right now we're shifting into a bull market, okay? And so with this shift, we should see Bitcoin dominance start to go down soon, but as of right now, it's not happening yet, okay? And we actually see, more specifically, on my daily chart on Bitcoin dominance, in the last 3 days where Bitcoin has risen from 50k all the way to 62k, we've actually seen Bitcoin dominance go from 52% all the way to 55%. So Bitcoin dominance has actually risen by 3%, which is a big percentage on Bitcoin dominance, as Bitcoin has risen, which means that people are interested in Bitcoin right now. Yes, altcoins might be going upwards. Yes, there are certainly many exceptions of altcoins dramatically outperforming Bitcoin, but the fact still remains, this is objective data, you can't disagree with it. On a generalized scale, people right now are more interested in Bitcoin, and Bitcoin is outperforming altcoins for that reason. Now, when will this switch around? Okay, there's two ways to look at this. There's the deviated cycle way. So there's the argument you can make that basically Bitcoin is entering a super cycle and we're going to see something different we've never seen before, in which case you would expect a breakout of this pink line on Bitcoin dominance and Bitcoin dominance to rise upwards massively before an altcoin season starts much later in the year, right? We're talking May, June, July, later in the year, right? Even later than that. That's the super cycle theory, or maybe even at the end of the year, right? So that's the super cycle argument, in which case Bitcoin would be the better thing to hold for now, and Bitcoin dominance will continue to rise, and Bitcoin will continue to outperform altcoins. Or you can take the regular cycle approach, which obviously there's more data supporting and you're more inclined to take. And that approach is basically, we look at the halving, we look at when Bitcoin breaks all-time highs, the halving is the yellow circles, the all-time high break is the red circles, and you see that both of these events generally lead to Bitcoin dominance shifting downwards. The halving is in a month and a half, and so with this argument, you can suggest that at the halving, Bitcoin dominance will start to take a leg down. The first leg down proper, and then when Bitcoin breaks all-time highs would start the altcoin season, or around that period of time. The fact of the matter is, right now, this cycle is a bit of a deviation. We haven't really seen much like this before, and so it's pretty hard to predict exactly what's going to happen with Bitcoin dominance, but we can just observe the reality of what's happening right now. Right now, Bitcoin dominance is actually actively rising, especially in the last 3 days. And that is a textbook blanket indication that altcoins are not outperforming Bitcoin right now. And so that doesn't mean you shouldn't buy altcoins, right? Because altcoins eventually will outperform Bitcoin as per how crypto money flow works, right? Eventually altcoins will outperform Bitcoin. It's just a matter of when. Will it be after the halving in a month and a half, or will it be much later in the year? So as of right now, I'd say, even though I'm 30% in altcoins, right? I'm not sitting here 100% in Bitcoin. I've got many low cap altcoins, and I have started picking up mid caps more recently, and I will make videos on mid cap altcoins. I will say that it's not like a absolutely urgent thing, right? To just, finding altcoins at all costs right now, because right now is not really when they're doing the vast majority of their performance in comparison to Bitcoin. Now, certainly you can try to find exceptions, and I've done that. There's a reason why I'm 30% in altcoins, a lot of them being low caps. I've tried to find the exceptions. I'm just giving you a generalized broad market analysis, and just reminding you that just because Bitcoin is rising, that doesn't mean that an altcoin season is here. We could actually be far away from it, or we could be, 2 months away. It really, really depends on how the cycle works. But right now, at this moment, no, it's not like a super pressing, urgent, matter to find altcoins at all costs. And we have to be very, very quickly. We can't even sleep tonight because we need to find more altcoins. That's not really the scenario right now. The scenario right now is Bitcoin is still confidently outperforming altcoins. Yes, in the foreseeable future, altcoins will start to shift dominance in the market. That's not happening right now. So guys, I hope you understand that. I just want to quickly clarify that point by looking at a very simple chart. We have the Bitcoin chart here, we have the Ethereum chart, we have the total cryptocurrency market cap chart minus Bitcoin. We can see that Bitcoin is pretty much a mere 11% from all-time highs. Ethereum is meanwhile 44% away from all-time highs, and total cryptocurrency market cap 2 is all the way, 64% away from all-time highs. This means that obviously Bitcoin has gone upwards more, right? It's outperformed everything else pretty much. I'm not talking about everything in the sense that there aren't exceptions. Of course there are exceptions, right? There's altcoins at all-time highs right now, but on a generalized scale, it's outperformed Ethereum. It's outperformed most altcoins. It's been the best thing to hold. And so generalized Bitcoin dominance analysis has served us very well. Bitcoin dominance rose during the bear market. And the top probably is close for Bitcoin dominance. It could be in already, or if not, we see one more leg to the upside to 58 to 60% on Bitcoin dominance. The top is probably close, and you would do yourself a favor by looking into altcoins quite heavily now and making a plan. But it's not like it's the end of the world if you haven't bought altcoins yet. Probably just start looking into them, start getting a list going. I'm just saying that you haven't really missed everything or missed out massively yet if you haven't bought altcoins, because simply put, the altcoin season hasn't actually even started yet. So guys, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one. Cheers.